Hi, I'm Charmaine Walters, and I am the infant sleep coach and night nanny and founder of the soundlysleeping.co.uk website, where I'm supposed to blog regularly and where I also help new mums and dads cope with having a new baby and dealing with their sleep issues. I've been trying to write a blog for the last 2 days, and what's been going on in my life of lately, I've had a really hard time getting this blog finished. So I thought the best way to get my message out today would be just to record it in a video, say what I have to say, and post it. So that is what I'm doing. I don't know if you've noticed, if you've been paying attention to my blog lately, I haven't been updating it. Very bad, I know, but that's because I've been involved in a different sort of project since 2015 started. I have been involved in setting up a day nursery. It's a really exciting new project, and it's taken up a lot of work and a lot of my time. Not so much time that I have no time for my soundly sleeping clients, never that, but it has taken up a lot of my time. So the time for me to be able to blog has been non-existent. But right now I'm here in the building. If you want to have a look around, I'm currently in the baby room of the nursery that we're setting up. I'm helping to set it up, and once we're up and running, which will be in the next 6 weeks, I will be in charge of planning and curriculum for the baby room, which is this room that we're in right now, and the toddlers. So I also just want to show you the garden as well. Come outside. It's a little bit messy out here, but as you can see, it's quite a cool little space. Really excited about it. So yeah, as I was saying, I've been trying to write a blog post for the last couple of days. Hasn't happened, but I'm just basically going to shoot this video and just, share my message, share what I wanted to say with you. So basically, the meaning or the reason why I shot this video is because I've been reading this book by an author, Sarah Ockwell-Smith. I think that's it. Sarah Ockwell-Smith. She's a blogger. She is the founder of Baby Calm and Toddler Calm. And I absolutely love reading her blog. She always has really, really valuable tips, advice. I just love her style of writing, and I love what she has to say. She follows the attachment parenting style. And as much as it's not a parenting style that I use in my own life, I'm very familiar with it. And I use a lot of their theories, and I bear in mind a lot of attachment theory when I am planning and creating sleep solutions for the parents and the mums that I work with. So I've bought her book just to kind of read it, see if there's anything I could learn, valuable points. And so far, I haven't finished it. It is a really good read, so I would recommend it. It's called The Gentle Sleep Book. But I'm about 1/3 of the way through it. And in reading it, it's really opened my eyes to a lot of things. She talks a lot about sleep in other cultures. And actually, I take that back. It's not that so much that it's opened my eyes. It's more just reminded me of what I've already known that I often forget about, and what mums often forget when we are, just caught up in day-to-day life, living and getting on with things. We often forget about the root and how we used to do things back in the day, or how things are done in our culture. And in her book, she talks about parenting philosophies and how parents manage sleep in other cultures. She talks a lot about how families as a whole, the extended family, get involved in helping a new mum settle in and get used to managing a baby. And she just goes in depth into other cultures, their practices, modern society, and how we parent now, and how that's affecting babies and how they sleep, and our attitudes towards it. And she makes a statement where she says sleep training doesn't work. When I first read it, I kind of got annoyed. I'm not really sure why it annoyed me, because I just thought, well, I've been a night nanny for years and I do sleep training, and yes, it does work. And then I stopped and I thought about it, and I thought, actually, she might actually have a point. Like, traditional sleep training methods that most mums are introduced to or come across when they are struggling with sleep and want to learn how to manage sleep, the first, or often, not always the first, but the methods that immediately come to mind when someone mentions sleep training is usually control crying and crying out methods, which I don't think work. I don't like using them. And when a parent comes to me or a mum comes to me and says to me, she's tried that, I often say, don't worry about that. We're not going to try that. There might be some crying involved, but your child's never going to be left to cry alone. And it's not going to be controlled crying, and it's not going to be crying it out. You will be there to comfort and support your child if there are tears involved. So I just kind of took an affront to that in a way. And then I sat down and I thought, well, actually, she is right. Sleep training doesn't work. And I also didn't think about how we view sleep training here at Soundly Sleeping. When I think about sleep training, or when I'm working with a client, I forgot that my perspective on sleep training is not actually sleep training for the child that's got the issue. It's more about training for that mother or for the parents that are involved. And when I say training, it's not to suggest that that mother is stupid or has done something wrong. It's more about the sharing of information and communicating to those parents what is normal for a baby at that age or stage of development in terms of sleep, and how we can manage that. And the solutions that we create here at Soundly Sleeping are based on many things. They are not using cry out methods or controlled crying. We will take into consideration everything to do with that child and what's going on in that child's life at that current moment that could be affecting that child's ability to sleep comfortably. We will look at that child's age and stage of development. We will look at that child's personality, that child's temperament, their, again, developmental milestones they may be encountering, health, medical issues, medical history, feeding, naps in the day, even things like their dominant sense. And when I talk about dominant sense, I don't know if you've ever noticed this in any children that you've encountered, but children sometimes tend to have a sense that they are more sensitive to. So you might have quite a tactile child, or you might have a child that is sensitive to noise, or you might have a child that is more visually aware or who's led by taste and biting, for example. So even something as significant as that is taken into consideration at Soundly Sleeping when I work with parents. And when we are trying to create sleep solutions, I look at the child globally. And so I sat down and it really made me think, does sleep training work? And then it posed the question in my mind, depends on who you're training. If you're trying to sleep train a baby, then yeah, it probably won't work. But if you look at sleep training as an adult and as a parent for training for you, training so that you can learn about what's normal and how you can help your baby, then by all means, it definitely works. And that is what we try to do here at Soundly Sleeping. It's about empowering parents, sharing knowledge and information, and coming up with strategies and coaching you on your journey to helping your baby to sleep better. So yeah, that is what I wanted to talk about. Also, what I wanted to ask you is, I'm having a hard time coming up with titles to blog about. I was sitting down last night and I was brainstorming and I was thinking, what can I write about that mums and dads want to know? So I'm going to ask you, I need to know, what is it that you want to know about? What is it that you struggle with when you're getting your baby to sleep or with naps? Are you having a hard time with getting your child to go to sleep independently? Are you having a hard time with early wakings? Have you got a child that has complete sleep aversion and doesn't want to sleep at all? I want you to send me a message. Go to my Facebook page and send me a message and let me know what it is that you're struggling with. Go to my website, comment under this blog and let me know what it is that you're struggling with. And send me a message. Go to the Contact Us page on my website and tell me and let me know what it is that you struggle with. What is it that I could write about that could help you as a mum to get your baby to sleep better and longer? Our goal here at Soundly Sleeping is not to force a baby to sleep through the night. A child will sleep through the night when they're ready. Our goal here is to help you to help your baby to sleep better, to build positive sleep associations, and to empower you with knowledge so that you're the only sleep expert that your child's ever going to need. So yeah, go to my website, www.soundlysleeping.co.uk. Go to the Facebook page. I will enable the wall so that you can leave me messages and let me know what it is that you want to know so that I can serve you better. It's been great talking to you. I should really record videos more often. Okay, bye.